Hello and welcome to this edition of Chuck's Culture Channel, your YouTube home for lively conversation on the lively arts in St. Louis and beyond. And this time around, I'm talking with actress, singer, and dancer Lauren Irving, who is one of three, count them, three hosts for what back in my day we used to call the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus, the greatest show on earth. It's a big show designed for big arenas like the Enterprise Center here in St. Louis, where it will be appearing December 9th and 10th, 2023, as part of a massive USA tour. To find out when and where the greatest show on earth is right now as you're watching this, check out the video description field below. During the interview, we'll learn how a really big show can also be really intimate. But first, let's check out this little bit of video. Welcome to the show. People can't see this right now, but your video screen says sunshine. So
yes, it does. It says sunshine, and you can say I'm a ball of sunshine, but that's what we'll be today. Sunshine for everybody.
So tell us a little bit about what it means to be a show guide at this mega circus.
Yes. So this new reimagined version of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey has a lot of never before seen things and acts that have never before been done, but it also has some changes. So traditionally there is one ringmaster and there's a certain format that the traditional circus had, but in this new reimagined version, we have three show guides. So instead of it being about one person in the middle, doing everything, the three of us together are guiding the audience along and also guiding the newcomer along on this journey of inspiration. So for me, I'm the vocalist of the show. I bring harmony and lead the audience in creating a song in the show itself. We have Styx, who's a drummer, and he is drumming along. He does an act with Argent dance. I mean, with literal fire. It's amazing. And then we also have Nick Nack, who is like the soul of the circus and the comedy. And he's the one that kind of just has that, more familiar presence. So the three of us together, again, we do the job in guiding Wesley Williams along, who holds the record for the tallest unicycle in the world. It's a spectacular feat. And so, it's his first day at Ringling, Wesley Williams, but again, we're really guiding the audience along as well. So by the end of it, we hope everyone just feels inspired, happy, and that they can just follow their dreams and achieve whatever they want.
How tall is the tallest unicycle in the world? I have to ask.
Right. 36.4 feet, I believe. It might actually be 30. I think it's 34.6 feet. I apologize. 34.6 feet. Either way, that's over 3 stories high.
Yeah, that's big.
Extremely tall. And even watching it, I never get used to it, watching it myself. I mean, it's truly spectacular to see. So if anything, come see that being done.
Now, as that would seem to suggest, this is a really, really big circus. You can see a little bit of it back here. In fact, that's you up there.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah. So this is obviously something designed for really big venues. And of course, here in St. Louis, as we're recording this, the show is in the future. It's going to be December 9 and 10, but of course, you're going to be all over the country for the next year, or at least, or thereabouts. But this sounds like something that was designed from the ground up for the really big auditoriums like the Enterprise Center that you see in a lot of cities these days. Is that a safe statement?
That's an accurate statement, I'll say, because it's a 360-degree, we need a 360-degree arena. So
Mm-hmm.
there's not just a backstage, or like there's not just sides. It's truly like all the way around. So yeah, we're going to arenas around the country, and it really is a great opportunity, obviously, again, to be able to see these beautiful cities and to meet these incredible people in each city, but also just to feel the energy of each city. I mean, there's definitely a personality that each city has, and it's been warm, welcoming. It's been really incredible, and everyone has just been so excited that we're back, and excited for this more interactive version of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. So, yeah, definitely arenas are what we're in.
Now you said more interactive. Of course, arenas are really big. So,
Yeah.
so how actually is something interactive when it's in a space that gigantic?
Yes, well, I know that they've done an incredible job with making sure that's possible, because you're right. I mean, thinking of an arena, you're looking from far away, but
Yeah.
they have, first of all, new technology. There's two Halo screens that they have on the upstage and the downstage of our stage.
Mm-hmm.
And what that does is that it showcases what the cameras are doing, following us around, literally.
Okay.
So even if you're just watching us on the stage, you look at the Halo screen and you can see someone's face up close. You can see the foot on the high wire, how that's balancing. You can see someone's face on the trapeze. I mean, it's very interactive. And then also for us, we really break that barrier and just literally ask the audience questions, say, clap along, do this, do this to this beat. And, it's just a really great way for us to not seem so far away. And I think in this time and in this generation, I know that accessibility is an important thing, with
Mm-hmm.
social media. So I feel like there's moments in the show where, like with TikTok or Instagram, I mean, it's like very fast. You're scrolling, and it's like in, out, in, out. So
Mm-hmm.
that's really the way this is. It's like the show starts and it doesn't stop. There's not a blackout. It's like it starts, we have intermission, but even during intermission, there are videos playing about the acts and the performers, so you're getting to know them. It's just very collaborative. So I just love that about the show.
You mentioned the technology, and that's one of the things I saw in the press release, that this show makes use of some kind of innovative technology. Aside from the screens, I saw something about a directed sound or something. Can you talk about that a bit?
Absolutely. Yes. So there's like a multi-directional sound that they have. Instead of it just being, you turn it on and here's the system. It's done in a way, so say I'm on the downstage of the arena,
Mm-hmm.
it'll sound like I'm truly downstage. But even just using the music itself so that it's going from one place to another, along with the LED screens that we have LED screens that line the whole center platform. And again, like I said, the two Halo screens. Um, and it's just all of that working together to create this enhanced version of what everyone has grown up with. So I know that seems like a lot of changes, and a lot, again, of never before seen and never before done things, but the soul of what Ringling has been is always there. So that's what I love.
Okay, so it sounds like what you're doing really is bringing back something that has been lost in these big shows, which is the sense of actual acoustic location. The voices aren't coming
Absolutely.
from everywhere; they're coming from where they normally would be.
Absolutely. And it's even funny, speaking about the voices. I mean, something completely obvious that Sticks and I do in the show is there's some really cool like voice capturing. So in the pre-show, we have our Ekivoki trio. So there's no clowns, but they're like, again, like a part of that whole comedy, and they are just hilarious without even saying a word. But they will capture a few sounds from the audience, and then later on in the show we use those sounds within a song, and then we use the audience in creating this huge moment of, it's really incredible. So I mean, it's just there's opportunity after opportunity of being involved and feeling like you had a part and a say in how the show went, which is why I think that it's just a great way, again, to just feel like you're collaborating with someone instead of only presenting.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Lauren, before we sign off, I want to get a little bit about your background out there to people, because it sounds like you have a pretty substantial resume in not just, theater and musical theater, but also in this sort of the kind of cruise ship arena tourist area, that's kind of a special part of performing.
Yes. Well, thank you for that. Yes, I think actually thinking of it myself, I just realized how blessed I am to even continuing doing what I love to do.
Hmm.
I began my career at Walt Disney World and Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. And I also did some agent work there. So that was like the foundation of my performing right out of college. And then there's an opportunity to go to Universal Studios Japan. So that's in Osaka. And I thought, okay, I'll do this 1 year contract and I'll be back. But 1 year turned into 3 years. So I stayed in Japan for 3 years
Oh,
performing
wow.
and loved every minute of it. I mean, so incredible. I still cherish that so much to this day. And then after Japan, I started doing cruise ships. And so I've completed 4 cruise ship contracts. And the most recent one was doing Six the Musical, which is on Broadway, but began on the West End. There's tours, 2 tours, I believe, in the United States.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
one in Canada, in Australia. I mean, the brand itself is so popular. But the cool thing is that Six as a brand, they're so consistent. If you're even not on the street Broadway, you're doing the same show. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't on the street Broadway, but I did get to do the same show, trained by the same people who train everyone and wearing the same costumes.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, it was again a life-changing experience, but to be here is truly, I mean, just an honor to be a part of over 150 years of history. And I'm just thankful and blessed, and I'm, yeah, honored to be a part of the greatest
Okay.
show on earth.
Yeah, great. Listen, I saw Six when it was here in St. Louis, and I loved that
Yeah.
show. I thought it was a hoot. Really,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so
It's
glad you saw it. I played Catherine of Aragon, so I was the first queen. So
okay. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a tremendous show. And in fact, people can still see my interview with the actors I talked
Yes.
back then on Chuck's Culture Channel, which brings us logically to me reminding everyone out there, tell your friends about Chuck's Culture Channel here on YouTube. And by all means, go see the Ringling Brothers greatest show on earth when it's at a town near you. And all you have to do is look down here at the video description field to see when and where it will be somewhere near you. Lauren, thanks so much for taking a few minutes to talk with me here today. I'm sure you guys are busy getting ready for Indianapolis right now. So,
Right, rehearsals, all that. And just as a reminder, ringling.com for
mhm.
tickets. And again, that's to see where we'll be. So you can see it many more times, not in just one city. But thank you so much for having us today.
Okay. Thank you. And good luck with the rest of the tour. Sounds like you're having a great time. Everybody out there, spread the word about this show, and I will see you next time. Adios.